Video showing boys playing on girls' teams is anything but fair. It's dangerous. This isn't about the suspected transgender kid. It really isn't. We should all have compassion for anybody who's going through such a difficult and confusing time as a teenager. So just put him or her, or however they would like to be identified, aside for a second. This is about all the other girls on the court. They also deserve fairness. There's nothing fair about playing against people born of the opposite sex who are twice one size. There's nothing fair about getting beat up on a basketball court where the referees live in fear of trans activists. There's nothing. Sylvia Hatchell is with us, former head basketball coach for the University of North Carolina Lady Tar Heels, the 5th most career wins in women's college basketball history. In an odd way, are you happy of all the issues that you had to deal with that this wasn't one of them?
Yes, I am. And I would like to pat the coach on the back for taking his team off and taking a stand, because playing against transgenders, it's not fair and it's not equal.
Clearly a difference, right? Average male player, 6 feet, wingspan 5'6", vertical jump 28 inches. Average women's players, 5'6", I think this is in high school, 5'2", and a 20-inch wingspan. There's no comparison here, and obviously we can see the video. This individual we're talking about is over 6 feet tall, clearly physically very different. Do you have any idea why?
Riley, that school never even apologized for their male player injuring 3 girls and having the game called off at halftime. No apology.
Of course they didn't apologize. Not only did they not apologize, they doubled down on this stance. That's what they did, Jesse. And look, that's the law that Massachusetts has in place, which is ultimately the problem here. It's incredibly hard for these schools to protect these girls when they have no jurisdiction to do so. The state doesn't protect these girls, which let me just add here. Massachusetts female governor, mind-blowing, I know. A few months ago, this was the incident, the field hockey incident of Dighton Rehoboth, where a young girl was hit in the face by a male player, lost all her teeth, had to undergo dental surgery and facial surgeries to reconstruct her jaw. That is what female Governor Healey is subjecting these girls and these teams to.
Well, Healey's insane, and everybody that goes along this is insane. Do you think that there should be nonviolent resistance? I think they should just sit on the court and say, no, we're not playing. We're not going to play a game against a team with guys in it and get hurt.
Absolutely, I do. Props to this coach for walking out and forfeiting the rest of the game. That's definitely a step in the right direction. I believe the girls should sit on the court. I believe the men's basketball team should sit on the court. And what we really need to see desperately across this nation is parents willing to take a stand. We need moms and dads who are willing to defend their daughters. That is what is lacking. But these parents, they're terrified, which is a travesty.
Yeah, and if I were the parents for female Rodman, I'd say, you know what? Mikey, or whatever your name is, why don't you go play on the boys' team, okay? You're hurting women, and it's not right. They need to get it together. Not a book plug, but a wonderfully spontaneous book plug for Get It Together, which you can pre-order now at Amazon. Riley Gaines, thank you so much.
Okay, so first of all, I just want to say that I don't want any girl to get hurt by playing against a man. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just reporting on a news clip that I just show y'all. I'm not against any community whatsoever, but as you saw in the clip, a man is playing against women, and there's a man playing against women, and as you see, he's so much more stronger than women, and I actually think that this is wrong to do this, because men should be playing with men, and women should be playing with women, especially when it comes to young children in school. And you're allowed to identify as whatever you want, that's up to you, but I think this is going too far right now. And this is actually getting serious, because I've seen some clips when there's men playing against females, and the females are actually getting injured because the man is just so much more stronger than the female. Because you gotta realize, men, we have more testosterone than women, and we are stronger and got more muscle. And Boosie, he caught wind of this, and he said that the female Rodman is hurling all the girls on basketball court in Massachusetts. 2 months ago, a transformer knocked a girl's teeth out of her mouth. Like, what the hell? Parents need to stop this, letting their kids play against men, female Rodmans. Schools across the country need to forfeit every game. This is not fair to our kids in this nation. This is not good. And I actually understand why the rapper Boosie is concerned, because he has children and most of his children are still young and most of his children are still in high school. So I know some of his daughters are actually playing sports. So of course he's going to be concerned for his children's safety when it comes to this. And Boosie, he also mentioned that the men, they can have their own league. And I actually think this is the good solution to this, that the men that identify themselves as, you know what, they can have their own league and play against each other. I think that is a good solution. And actually I want to know what y'all think about this. Do you agree with Boosie? Do you agree with the reporters that reported on the news? Let me know in the comment section. Make sure to watch next videos. I got for y'all.